you will see some subtle differences if you've been keeping up with the videos. I have spent... Hey Catherine, how you doing? Nice to see you. I have spent the last hour and a half, which is why I've only just got all sorted for the stream, messing around with just these 4 characters. Tweak things, really the action bars, so that we have more options, we can see more of what they can do, and they're all sort of uniform is the plan. So I'll quickly run through it and then we'll just jump back to where we were. So, the core idea was so that everybody is uniform, so we're not messing around in combat trying to find things to do. Basic actions along there with basic melee attacks. Bonus actions, range attacks. All this bar is class specific or character specific things. For instance, we have Drow magic, Misty Step, which is an item we have. With Shadow Heart we have all the clericy stuff. Spells in the second slot. Nice and easy, everything's there. Usually split up in cantrips and then the lower level spells, or maybe even a little bit of, like, these are all sort of enemy disabling spells. This is more like guidance and defensive things, and you know, it's up in the air, but that's spells. And then we've got healing spells there, and then scrolls, items. We have bombs. Will really only has health potions. But that's kind of where we've got. Now we've only done these 3, sorry, these 4, because we have Lae'zel as well. Because to change characters you got to speak to them, and they all want to speak to me. So we're just going to dive in, and the other 3, 4, however many we've got, we'll just change as and when. But that's where we are. That's really the only change. Oh, the other thing I've done, I've sorted out inventories a little. Lae'zel's a mess, but I ran out of time. So, scrolls and things, I want to move some of these across to Gale. We don't have Gale in our party, so it's not the end of the world. That's all fine. A lot of this stuff we can sell, if I'm perfectly honest. Actually, it might be worth just chucking Lae'zel across. Come on, you. Speak to Astarion. Why? Why would you want to speak to him? The other change is these things here. I've just thrown some chests around, the traveller chest, so they're all fairly close to each other. Food is over by Halzin. Don't want to pollute it with all the Shadow Heart's brooding. But now... just the basic stuff can go. There we go, nice and easy. And in the armor chest, because I'm all prepped and ready to go. Our streamer said we hadn't spoken to him. Yeah, but do we really want to speak to him that much? Is he not just a problem waiting to happen? Right, I'm keeping the fancy stuff, because if we find someone to sell it to, we'll sell it. Don't know if that's crafting or not. That's definitely wares. That can go to TOD. We have a gem pouch, because of course we do. That's wares. Don't know what a silver ingot is. Well, I know what a silver ingot is, but in context of the game, I don't know what a silver ingot is. So we're going to keep hold of it. Fair enough. I did just see that can go in there. That'll do. Right, we're good. Let's head back. You want me to speak to Astarion? We will speak to Astarion. I've missed playing this.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Yet you all give me shade for using the tadpoles. Whatever's at the heart of this cult, we have to find it, by any means possible.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
Oh, you want me to harvest the worm? What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Is that code for don't kill everyone? What did you make of Raphael's deal?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
Interesting. You're trading one master for another. You'll be a slave either way.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
Interesting. I had a very good day off, and there was a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 in it, I'm not gonna lie. Either just talking about it, or playing the most cursed save that was quickly deleted afterwards in a 4-player co-op. But it was a lot of fun, and I feel refreshed. Yeah, thank you. Did you have a nice day yesterday, Catherine? You do anything exciting?
Very well.
Will.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection.
Uh-huh.
It gave me a tadpole gift too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works.
Interesting.
These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
Interesting. My gut reaction after sleeping on it for 2 nights? I'd sooner avoid these powers if we can. I feel like we're being led into a trap.
Then we do well to walk around it. Use these powers sparingly, if you must use them at all.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the blade of frontiers. No more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the blade of frontiers again.
Let's hope. I'll drink to that. Lots of chores. Keeping today free. It's quite warm. It was very warm yesterday. Very warm. Gale. Dog was suffering as well. Oh, yeah. It's tough for animals, especially older animals. Hope today brings a little bit of cool. We need the weather to break here. Good old thunderstorm, something like that.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
Everybody's panicked. They're all thinking about using these gifts now. Our tadpoles are part of the problem, not a solution. We shouldn't rely on them or their powers.
I admire the vigor with which you uphold your principles, but I would remind you that the evils of the Absolute are far greater than any moral compromise we might make by using our tadpole's full potential. Your confidence in our existing capabilities is quite rousing, though. Perhaps that spirited enthusiasm will be strength enough to subdue the cult when the time comes.
We'll see. I think we're done. I don't want to bring him along. Hey Nameless, how you doing? Nice to see you, hope you're well. Have they confirmed anything like that for DLC? Genasi and Ismar might be interesting. Different races is always cool, more choice. There's so much choice in this already. The only thing I've seen about DLC was, I think, Sven saying that they wouldn't know, or it would be a bigger task to move it upon the story from the story that they've done, because level 12 is a turning point in power and makes players very strong post level 12. So it would be quite an undertaking from what he said. But it's still early. I mean, there might be new races and things will potentially be easy.
Another visit
or
from
easier.
the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
You called it a paladin. Why did you call it a paladin? Do you know it's a paladin? Or are you seeing someone different to who we're seeing? I'm not sure. If we use these tadpoles for good before extracting them, it could be worth it. It does feel like a trap though. But if we use them for good, it could be worth it. I'm not against that.
Could be. But I'm not sure either. And I'd rather rely on our wits and our weapons than a tadpole that could be up to anything in there.
I rely on your weapon. You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice. Me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter.
Uh-oh.
But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Never played Neverwinter Nights. There was a Neverwinter MMO, wasn't there, at some point, I think. Recent, like last 10 years. But yeah, D&D is only something I've got into in the last real 5 years, really. It's always been just outside of my periphery until then. Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
I want to drop Lae'zel and take her. Karlak, I think I love you. Right, let's try Shadowheart. And then we're going to go, because we need to crack on. We need to do this
I
correct.
had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute. But wants us to embrace the tadpole.
Yeah.
Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Oh, we don't get anything to say about it? Alright. Let's go. Githyanki Crash. Yankee Crash. Oh, Kithrak. Yeah, the Dragon Rider. Kithrak Voss. Either way, whatever we do, we're leaving the area. We're going either over the mountain pass, or we're just pushing onto Moonrise and going through the Underdark, which is where I want to go. I've never been to over the mountain pass. We've got that book as well. I don't know what to do with that book. We rescued the guy. I don't want to search for the dowry. Might want to do the weapon. But we need a Susa tree, and I don't know what a Susa tree is. Fiery friend, we confronted the paladins. She joined our search to cure the parasite. And we met Will's diabolical patron, Mizora, who was not too happy to find that Will failed to slay Karlach. She punished Will for his disobedience by turning him into a devil and departed. But it seems likely we'll meet her again. Yeah, I may have played that scene wrong by trying to flirt with her and keep her on side. I didn't expect her to just turn Will into a devil. I don't want to take Shadowheart. I know she's our healer and I have to take her. I didn't want to take Shadowheart, but I am... The only reason that Shadowheart is coming is because when I said stay here, it gave me the box. So I may as well take her anyway. But I wanted to leave the box and Shadowheart here when we go to the crash to see what's going on. Obviously that wasn't an option. Never at night to make your own adventures in an editor. Oh, that's cool. I had a lot more going on than the MMO. Okay. Very Solasta-like with their dungeon maker then. That sounds pretty cool. I do like... I don't use them. I don't know how to use them. But like Forge in Halo has been around for a decade or so. More. Probably more. 16 years, I think. After Forge came out. Since Forge came out. And stuff like that where you can make your own content. And there's people who are very talented at doing it who just do it for fun. There's some amazing stuff out there. In small MMOs, that's cool. It was it 90s? The Neverwinter series? Are we going back that far? I guess that's where we... Yeah. Mountain Pass it is. Let's see, we can always turn back, right? It gets like Misty Mountain-esque. Halo Forge, but in a roleplay, right? Yeah, I think like Forge is obviously it's great for Halo and Halo maps, but it's not levels. It's not true levels. Whereas I don't know if the Solasta had a way that you could string created dungeons together. They may have added it, they might not have, I'm not entirely sure. I don't like that they were killing tieflings either. But Solasta had that kind of idea where you could just build multi-level dungeons and test players. It was interesting. We looted them last time. Save. No, crap, what have I just done? I clicked load, not save. You moron. Right, what the hell have I just opened up? Please have an autosave of us leaving camp. Please. Oh, you idiot. It sounds like Neverwinter was quite ahead of its time, in terms of features and things. That's cool. I like that star. Guessing that's a bridge? Temple? No, maybe temple. Right, who knows where the hell we are? Load. What's the date? Oh, you are kidding me. You are kidding me. No. I'm an absolute moron. Ah, bollocks. Right, so... reload that. This puts us back to before I spent the hour and a half rejigging all of the skills and items and the camp stuff in the inventory. It's alright, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. We'll just have to muddle on today with however it is. I was looking forward to using my new layout as well. Oh well. These things happen when you're not paying attention. At least we haven't lost any real progress. We've just lost those cutscenes. We've not lost any of the story. Right, so that's still... oh, wait, just leave it. Yeah, I think the games industry over the last 15 years has gone in a way that has ruffled a lot of people's feathers. The problem is a lot of people are too young to know how good it was back in the day. We didn't change anybody's weapons, so that's all fine and correct. It's still the same party. I'm not going to go do those conversations again. We did them 10 minutes ago. But we are exactly where we would have been if I hadn't spent time messing around and in camp. So,
with haste.
We're just going to plow on. We'll have the conversations again. We'll have to. Because that's how these conversations work. But it's fine. Next time we're long rest, we'll just quickly skip through them. We get to hear the beautiful voice acting again. Right, and next time, save is the second one. Maybe I shouldn't have days off. Maybe that's the problem. I want the ability to come back here, game. Ha! You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure you tie up any loose ends before advancing. Okay. That changes things. So, in this area, we have... Find the Night Song. Rescue the Duke. Finish the weapon, which we need the tree. Which might be in the swamp, actually. Search the cellar. We've already got that book, so we just need to read it again and roll a nat 20 when it's trying to kill us. And then look for the dowry, which, if we find it, fine. I'm not... Unless it's we're finding the dowry to give it back to him. I wouldn't be against that. Companion stuff will always just carry on. I can go. Main quest is to leave the area. Personal quest is just an ongoing thing. Right, so... We'll work our way to the temple. We'll go to the swamp first. Listening to the voice of the Dragonborn character. Do they have different voices? That'd be cool. I was playing with the dragon. Well, I wasn't the Dragonborn, but we had a Dragonborn in our party last night. It was chaos. I shouldn't be speaking of it, and I am permanently scarred by what happened in that playthrough. Right, we're going to go swamp. We're going to keep Will. Swamp, then temple. If we find that, fine. Go camp. We're gonna... Because we're not going to the Githyanki Crash, we're gonna switch out Lae'zel, who... I do like Sorrow. You can keep Sorrow. You can keep it. Switch out Lae'zel, we're gonna take everybody's favourite flaming tiefling.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the absolute cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift.
She sounds salty.
Creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
I kind of agree. I distrust the visitor too. I'll avoid using this power.
Well chosen.
For a moment.
Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. And there will come a battle, of that I'm most certain. The one truth that fell out of the dream figure's cankered lips.
She's pretty hot though. Wait for me in camp.
Shook. You believe you can survive without me?
Oh, 100%. I'm not arguing, remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Come on, beautiful. Let's get out of here.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
I'm not sure.
Could be, but I'm not sure either. And I'd
Umazora.
in the grand... I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt... I don't know. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal...
Right, we're up to where we were with him.
Of a good
with her.
stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Come with me. We're heading out.
Aces.
She's just so excitable. You have... No. That's more you. That's absolutely more you. Oh, I gave her my special dagger as well, didn't I? Sorry, Shadowheart, you've got competition. Right, okay. You don't need to speak to everyone else. Let's just leave. A Shakespearean Dragonborn. Now that I will have to hear. We want to climb the thing. Climb the thing. We will travel to the village and then walk down to the swamp. Give Karlach a good old test. We've seen what she can do. I just want to see more. I do love a bit of Karlach in the morning. Oh, she's going to get the other one. Don't worry. Well, I mean, if you guys revolt and we have to stick with Shadowheart, it's still my choice. I'm going to overrule anything that I don't agree with. Just to make that perfectly clear. Where was the teleport thing? There we go. Oh yeah, we can just fast travel to the Underdark now.